think this team is built differently. I do think this team is different as well. And I, we had Dan Miller on yesterday. Hate it when people say same old Lions, this, that, the other thing. Dan called it lazy when you say that. Just watch this team with your own two eyes and see how you feel about them. I think this is a resilient group. I think this team has answered the bell each and every time. It would have been easy to lay down at 1-6. They did not. There's only one team in the National Football League in the history of the National Football League to start a season 1-6 and make the playoffs, and that was back in 1970. It happened 52 years ago. They're trying to do that. They're going to need a little help, but they got to win this game. They can't go 2-0 unless they go 1-0, and it starts with the Bears this week. They got to get this game at home at Ford Field. This crowd is going to be electric. That building is going to be electric on New Year's Day. And, of course, the Lions are wearing their throwback jerseys, so you know what time it is, Braylon Edwards.
You know what time it is. I used to love that, especially those Barry Sanders games. Something about the old uniforms, it reminds me of Barry Sanders going for about 200 yards on 12 carries. The thing about the Detroit Lions is, I agree with Dan, but it is lazy. That is lazy to say same old Lions. They're not the same old Lions. They went 1-6 and then they turned around and went 6-1. They've won games. They've outcoached people. They've outplayed people. They've been the better team all the way top and bottom in games. They've made less mistakes. Now, that wasn't the case this past Saturday, but they usually have made less mistakes than people in the second run that they've had. The only thing that you got reminded of this past is that the Lions are still in the infancy stages of a new regime. Just last year we were talking about how undermanned this team was. Oh, they don't have this position. Oh, they don't have that position. Is Jared Goff the guy? Oh, he's just a stopgap. Well, Dan Campbell doesn't really know how to coach, so he'll probably get fired. Like, that's where we just were last year. Now they're on the precipice of going to the playoffs for the first time since 2017. They're not the same old Lions, but they're still undermanned at some positions, and that's why they have the 2023 draft. That's why they have more money that they've cleared up and freed up for free agency. So if you are saying SOL, then shame on you because you're lazy as hell, because this isn't the same team.